Okay, I just got back from downstairs and I was hearing the TV running and I heard this lady on the news say, "Hey, Mother Nature is not happy with you." And I'm like, "What? Mother Nature's not happy with me? What is she saying? And who's Mother Nature?" My question is to her, do you really think that nature is your mama? I don't think so. And in fact, this does actually bring up some questions about worldview. Because if you think nature is your mother, what does that tell you? What, you think nature actually made you? That you're just a product of an unconscious natural response to what's already happening around the world? And is that and your only hope for survival and your only hope in all of eternity is preserving this land so that you can just die and become a part of it? This sounds really, really interesting. This type of religious thinking that is happening on a non-religious platform. See, I don't believe that nature's my mother. I believe that God is my father and I was made in his image. And it's because God made me in his image that brings value to human life. In fact, God made all humans in his image and in his likeness. And trees, plants, bugs, animals are not made in the image of God and therefore have less value. See, it's what I believe about my creator that determines the value that I have in this life. And if you believe that your tree is your mother, then that makes sense that you have a low self-image. But if you believe that God is your creator, well, then you should believe that you are very, very valuable. I know that can sound very harsh, but that's the true reality because nature is really harsh. So if you believe that nature is your mother, nature cannot care about you. Nature cannot love you back. In fact, if you were to go out in nature right now, without the modern technology to keep you safe, you will be eaten alive, possibly by bears. And forgive me if you're afraid of bears, but if you're not eaten by bears, you'll be eaten by mosquitoes, and I got the mosquito bites to prove it. I always get bitten by mosquito bites, and all the overlanding friends and community, all the people who like to go camping, they always invite me, and I always get eaten up by bugs, and I'm like, nature doesn't like me anyways, so I might as well just stay in a hotel. Nevertheless, if you look at Genesis 1:27, this gives us the created order and what we determine value. See, in each day of creation, you have land, you have sky, you have the stars, you have the moon, you have plants, you have trees, you have the beasts of the land, and you have the beasts that live underneath the water. And then each day with creation, things just get better and better and better. And God says with each day, then this was good, and it was good, and it was good, and there was day and night, and then that was good. And then finally on day 6, he makes male and female in his image, and then he says this, it was very good. Which means the more in the image, the more in the likeness of the one who created you, the more valuable you are. And every human, every tribe, every tongue, every male, every female, every person, conscious or unconscious, human beings are all valuable because they're made in the image of God. So, Mother Nature people, you get to choose whether or not you want nature to be your creator, or you can accept the reality that God is your creator. And he made you, and he loves you, and he made you special, and he made you valuable. And he knows every hair that's on your head, and he has wonderful thoughts. In fact, the psalmist David says in Psalm 119, if you were to count the wonderful thoughts that God has for just you, they would outnumber all the grains of sand on the seashore, over every beach, over the world, and on every coastline. And those thoughts would be wonderful thoughts. And he's got good plans for you. Not plans to harm you, but plans for prosperity. Eternal prosperity. Even if you don't experience it in this lifetime, the plans that God has for you are eternal plans. And I hope you accept those.